What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of $3 Down. I've been drinking a lot of this cranberry stuff recently, cranberry juice. This stuff is actually really good. I never really sat down and enjoyed a nice cup of this stuff, but it's actually pretty tasty, dude, and apparently it's like an antioxidant or whatever. It's supposed to help your blood clean out all the toxins that's within your blood. At least that's what my mom told me. I don't know. She said, oh, yeah, we got this cranberry stuff. It's actually really good for your blood. I'm like, whoa. All right, I'll give it a try. My blood could use some help, not gonna lie. This stuff is actually pretty tasty, man. It's a little bit too sweet. Just a bit too sweet. I don't know if it's because of the particular brand of cranberry juice, but I can't handle things that are like super omega sweet. So I'm not drinking like a full cup of this stuff, but it's like a quarter cup filled. It's not too bad though. It's not super duper sweet. It's like right there teetering right on the edge of being overly too sweet, but it's pretty good, man. It's a nice thirst quencher, and it's healthy, and it's got that health benefit. Not too shabby, man. Not too shabby at all. It's like what's that other stuff? Prune juice. Prune juice is disgusting, but I can't help but acknowledge the health benefits it does have. It's not too bad, dude. If you can get past the taste. I don't like prune juice, but I mean it is good for your health, I guess. Not too shabby, man. You know, I've been trying to get my friend at work, to listen to Necrogoblicon recently. Necrogoblicon, that's a band, really good band, one of my favorite bands, dude. Really unique band. There's really no other band out there like them, dude. It's great. It's awesome. This is the friend I recommended listen to Ghost. I recommended him Ghost, and Ghost is now his favorite band. So I was on a roll. I was feeling pretty good. I was like, okay. He liked Ghost. I gave him that suggestion. It's now his favorite band. Let's see if he'll like Necrogoblicon. I was like, come on, man. Go listen to Necrogoblicon. Come back to me. See how it goes. Next day, he comes in. He says it's the worst band he's ever listened to in his entire life. What? What are you saying? Now, I understand. I understand that it's not going to be for everyone, but he said the worst band he's ever listened to in his entire life. That's not just saying, it's not my cup of tea. I didn't really like them. They're okay. No, dude, you said it is the worst band you have ever listened to. That's like, dude, no. That's too far. They're not that bad, man. They're great. Now, I wasn't expecting him to now become Necrogoblicon's #1 fan, but good lord, dude. I was trying to get him to listen to like certain songs and whatnot. The Many Faces of Dr. Hubert Malbec. I was trying to get him to listen to that. That's my favorite song, dude. He wouldn't listen to it. I recommended him Year Zero by Ghost, and for like 2 weeks straight, he would just sing along. He would just sing along to Year Zero by Ghost. All you would hear, you would be in the bathroom. He'd be in the bathroom, and all you would hear was Asmodeus, Satanas, and Lucifer. All you would hear for like 2 weeks straight. I'm like, okay. I recommended him something he actually really liked. Let's see if he'll like Necrogoblicon. Nope. It's too much. It's too much for him. He doesn't like the singing. Understandable. It's all right. It doesn't matter. I was just trying to get him to listen to something different, dude. You know what he likes? He likes he likes just raw gospel music, man. Gospel music. Good lord. I was driving with him to Burger King one time. Burger King. The entire duration, he was listening to Kirk Franklin, man. Kirk Franklin. He was listening to that Stomp song by Kirk Franklin. That's his favorite Kirk Franklin song. Good God, dude. Good Lord Almighty. Jesus Christ. Just sitting there and on the drive to Burger King, he's got Stomp playing on repeat, dude. Kirk Franklin, man. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God, man. We could be listening to The Magic Spider by Necrogoblicon right now, man. Are you kidding me? Put some Ghost on at least. Jesus Christ, man. Kirk Franklin. It's such an odd song to be listening to while driving to. I don't know what it is about it. It just gives off a strange feeling, man. I don't know what I'm like. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel listening to that song while in a car, while driving, man. It's very odd. There's something about it. I don't know if I'm a weirdo for that, but it's just a little strange, man. I'm not too sure. Oh my God, this cranberry juice stuff. Okay. I said it wasn't that sweet, but Jesus Christ, dude, this stuff is, yeesh, it is very sweet. It's like just like a rush, just a rush of sweetness. It's crazy, man. It's a bit too sweet. You know, my next plan is to get him listening to Death Clock. Death Clock is actually like really, really good. Omega omni levels of goodness. They're really good, dude. And you'd be surprised because it's like a TV show or whatever, right? Metalocalypse. It's not even like a real band, but they make real music, and that music is really good, dude. The first song I heard, the first Death Clock song I heard, was because I watched that Bat Metal video. The Bat Metal video. You know, the very first, I don't know if it's the first one, it might have been the second one. Bat Metal Forever, Bat Metal Returns, whatever one featured Mermaider. That one was the very first one I listened to. And I was like, man, I really like this song. Very catchy, very catchy. I was scouring, trying to figure out what song it was. There it was in the description, Mermaider by Death Clock. And that opened up the rabbit hole, dude. There it went. I was just digging through all these Death Clock songs. It was awesome. That was one of the best times of my life, dude, listening to all these different Death Clock songs, every single one of them, from every single one of their albums. Absolute bangers. Every one of their albums. Absolute bops, dude. I have every single song from every single one of their albums in my playlist because every single one of them are that good. They are that good. I can't say that about many bands, dude. You know how it is. Sometimes some bands have like 10 albums. Some of their albums are good. Some of their albums are absolute trash. Some of their albums might have only one good song in an album that has like 10 songs in it. And it might only have one good song. I can't say that about Death Clock. All of their albums are really good. Every single one of their songs are really good. It's crazy, man. And because I started listening to Death Clock, I started getting into Brendan Small a lot. Brendan Small, dude, because I listened to Death Clock, I started listening to him, and he's got a bunch of bangers too. Dude, from all of his albums. The Galacticon ones, those are awesome. Great songs, dude. It's crazy how the one video, it all started because I listened to that one, or I guess watched that one Bat Metal video. It opened up the rabbit hole to Death Clock, and then that opened up the rabbit hole to Brendan Small. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. Good Lord, this is awesome. That's my next plan. I need to get him to start listening to Death Clock. He might like it. I don't know, man. I don't know, though. If he didn't like Necro Gobblecon, he might not like Death Clock too much. But I mean, Death Clock is really good, dude. It's like undeniably good. I will not tolerate any Death Clock slander. I refuse to hear any Death Clock slander, dude. Even the show, Metalocalypse, really good show, man. The show itself is actually really good. I didn't really sit down and watch every single episode, but I mean, I've seen a few episodes here and there, and from what I saw, it was pretty funny. It was pretty nice, dude. I dig it. The music was really good. I mean, what more could you want? What more could you want, man? It's crazy. Good Lord. You know what I've been wondering? Are they gonna make another Pacific Rim movie? You know those Pacific Rim movies? The second one was pretty trash, I'm not gonna lie, but the first one was really good, dude. If they could make another one, but it's more like the first one and not so much the second one, I'd be on board. Pacific Rim 1, the very first one, was my favorite. That's one of my favorite movies right there. I love me some giant robots. Give me some giant robots feeling heavy, feeling weighty. You can feel the weight of their blows fighting some big old kaijus. Dude, that's great. That's awesome for me. The second one, I didn't like the second one too much, dude. Not gonna lie. It kind of removed the weightiness that all of the Jaegers had, you know? You could feel the force, the impact of their blows in the first movie. And in the second movie, they just felt like lightweight Power Rangers, you know? Lightweight toys flying around. like literally flying around, dude, getting tossed around like rag dolls. No, man. And then in the second movie, they're just causing so much destruction to the surrounding area. I thought the whole point of it was try to minimize it. I mean, obviously, yeah, they're giant robots fighting giant alien monsters. There's gonna be some damage, but I mean, they're going out of their way to cause as much damage as humanly possible. There's a scene in it. I forget what the one Jaeger was called, but it's like the newest model in that movie. I forget what it was called. But it's like the yellow one or orange one or whatever. And when they're running, they're starting to run at a kaiju. And they get their weapons out. They like dual wield some swords or whatever. They get their weapons out. And I guess they want to try to look cool and want to look like an anime character. So they stick their swords out and they start running Naruto style, dude. So they got their swords on each side of their body, and while they're running, they're just slashing. They're just slashing all the buildings they're running by, dude. Just absolutely hacking away at them. And then when they finally leap and jump at the monster, they get absolutely bodied anyway. They get dumpstered and swatted away like a fly anyway, dude. Good lord. I didn't like the first one too much. I mean, the second one too much. My favorite part of the second one was when I don't remember the names of the robots, but when the main one, the gypsy Avenger, is that what it's called? When that one fights the black one, I forget what that one was called. Dude, that's my favorite part. That was pretty cool though. That was pretty cool. I do like me some robots fighting each other. That's some good stuff, dude. But like I said, they didn't feel like giant robots. You know what I mean? They didn't feel like giant multi-ton colossal robots. They just felt like Power Rangers. It was very odd, dude. The first one was great. If they could make another one and make it just like the first one, dude, where you can feel the impact, the force that these monsters monsters and robots should be delivering to each other, that's it. That's all you need, man. That's great. It's all you need. It's awesome. But that's going to do it for me today. If you enjoyed today's episode, please be sure to share this podcast on all forms of social media. But before we go, we must recommend a song. We must. Since we were talking about Necrogoblicon a lot today, let's see if we can recommend a Necrogoblicon song. Let's see, dude. We're gonna recommend Mold by Necrogoblicon. Mold. That's a good song right there, dude. That's a very good song. Good lord. Mold by Necrogoblicon. Thank you very much for listening. And I will see you all later. Goodbye.